welcome to your Tuesday Transformative Bootcamp. I just wanted to read a quick little daily affirmation from our Yoga 365 that we've been reading in our Wednesday night book gangs. Every now and then I kind of drop some seeds of knowledge from this book just to share it with you guys. We're going to be doing Transformative Bootcamp for those of you that are joining us. So you're going to want 5 or 10 pound weights and a bottle of water. And it's about a 30-45 minute exercise. Tonight is going to be more yoga based. And then there's restorative stretching to follow after this at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So our message today, what's up there, girlfriend? I see you. Heart you right back, boo thing. I miss you. If you're free and you want to work out with us, you don't need weights if you don't have them. But yeah, girl, go ahead and drop on down and chill with us. All right, so February 8th, transition and change are the nature of life. And the reason why I wanted to share this message is because realistically, Transformative Yoga, Transformative Bootcamp, when I created it, was so that I wouldn't need to go to the gym or have to go to a yoga class. It was so that I would feel like I was getting 2 in 1. And also, it was more about the transitions in between the poses than it was the actual poses themselves, which I really liked because it peels back that cookie cutter yoga that we're seeing here in America that's become very trendy. And it's okay. I mean, at least people are getting on their mat and they're getting the message. But the real concept of yoga is not the poses, it's the transitions, it's the message behind yoga. So change is the nature of all things. When we try to stop change, we are fighting nature. And that is a battle we cannot win. Look around you. The seasons change. Everything is born and then ages, and we are part of that great moving flow of everything in its perpetual state of transition. And that's what I love about Transformative Bootcamp, Transformative Yoga, is it really makes it a fun way to move about your mat where you don't realize you're getting a full body workout. You don't realize what you're doing. Next thing you know, you're coming up off your mat and you're like, ooh, that hurts. Okay, like I see you. So we become fluent in transitions and skilled at adapting to our new circumstances. This helps us move forward in life. And when we move with nature, as nature, while embracing the fact that we are a part of the unending transformation that is life, we literally align with that ebb and flow. So that being said, let's go ahead and start transforming through our Tuesday. We are going to start down on our mats. I'm going to lower the music a tiny bit. She picked it up real fast. Oh, snap. Showtime. So we're actually going to start down on our mats in a child's pose tonight. So go ahead at the back of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, and then spread your knees to the wide edges of your mat, making this V shape with your legs. Now, if that's really tight and sensitive, you can bring your knees in closer. Shit, you can even bring them into touch if you want. It's okay. I'm going to go far out here because I like to get this inner thigh stretch. And with a deep breath in, just look out ahead. And with your exhale, sink into your pelvis. Feel your butt touch the tops of your heels. Next, inhale. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, now start to let them fall down onto the ground in front of you. Maybe you want to walk them out instead. Maybe that feels better for you. I'm going to take my glasses off. And then go ahead and stretch your arms out in front of you, palms down on the ground. Bring your forehead to the earth. Let your head, your neck hang heavy. And with every breath in, we're pulling the top of our head towards our hands. And with every breath out, just giving into ourselves here for a minute. Feeling the backs of your lungs expand with your breath in. And empty with your breath out. Next, inhale, walking your hands over to the right. And then stacking your left palm on the back of your right hand. Draw your forehead down to the ground between your biceps. Pull that left hip down into the earth. Feel that stretch. We're here for 2 more breaths before we switch it out and we start to move. Your next exhale brings you back through center. Inhale, we walk the palms over to the left. Plant that left palm, stack the right hand right on top of the back of it. Follow through by bringing your head through your biceps down to the earth. Press that right hip down and back. Feel that stretch in your side body. Stay for another cycle of breath. And with your exhale, come back to center. Inhale, come back up onto your palms. Come into a tabletop pose. So you're kneeling. Your palms are stacked below your shoulders. Gaze down at the ground below you. Inhale, belly drops low. Gaze comes high, cow pose. Exhale, cat, roll and curl into your scared kitty cat. We'll take 3 more cycles of that. Inhale, belly drops low. Gaze comes high, cow. Exhale, cat, roll through your own breath, your own movement. 2 more cycles here. And when you're ready, we're going to meet back in a neutral tabletop. Finding stillness in your table. Press your toes into the earth to activate your feet. Inhale, lift your knees off of the earth, belly button into your spine. Exhale, we hold here in this bear claw hold. Feeling our core light up. We're not actually going to do crunchies today, so a lot of this is your core work by keeping your belly button to your spine. It's your responsibility. Another breath in, your gaze down, top of your head away from your tailbone. Exhale, roll over your toes. Spike your hips towards the sky. Walk it out. Come into a downward facing dog. Press one heel back and then the other. Your gaze is down behind you, almost like through your legs, right? When you're ready, find stillness in your down dog. We're going to take an adjustment here this once. Inhale, drop your knees to hover off of the earth. Exhale, shoot your hips up, come up high up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, try to bring your heels to the earth. Gentle bend in your knees. See how that straightens out and tightens your V shape with your body. Inhale, gaze comes to your hands. Exhale, step to the wide edges of your mat. Deep bend in your knees. Bring your torso to the top of your thighs. Gaze is back and up behind you. Ragdoll pose. Option to swing from left to right. Capture opposite palm to opposite elbow. Or interlace your fingers at the nape of your neck to alleviate some shoulder tension. Stay for 2 more cycles of breath. And the next time that you pass through center, release your fingertips to the earth. Bring your dumbbells nice and close to you in front of you. We take on our first set of shoulder width squats. So your weights should be right in front of you. If you don't have weights, that's okay. What you're going to do is take a deep bend in your knees. That booty sinks way back. Belly button into spine if you're with me with the weights. Inhale, we come up. Weights come up onto our thighs. Just here for a minute, all right? Position it out, find your footing, plant the 4 corners of your feet into the earth. Your booty is way back behind you. Now, flip your forearms to the sky. We're going to take on bicep curls while we squat. Exhale out your air. Inhale, our legs straighten. We squeeze our glutes, bicep curl up. Exhale, we squat down. I'm going to back it up so y'all can see me on the camera. Inhale, bicep curl up, legs straighten, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, squat down, straighten your arms. Let them rest on your thighs. But if you need to rest, that's okay. I challenge you to hover your arms to really build strength in that bicep rather than letting that resistance just fall on your legs. Now, if you're looking to really work into your glutes, then that's okay. So again, Go at your own breath, your own pace, all right? Inhale, we stand up, squeeze your glutes, bicep curl. Exhale, we squat down, booty back, arms hover. Inhale, we come up, legs straighten, bicep curl up. Exhale, we squat back. You've got this. Inhales, you stand straight, squeezing that glute the entire time, isolating as you work on your arms. That's the whole point of transformative yoga. Doing so much at once that your body doesn't even realize what it's doing. By the time it catches up to you, all you've got is a nice backside and some nice looking arms. We're here for 10 more. Yes, you can. Inhale, you're standing up. Bicep curl, squeeze the glute. Exhale, sink back. Squat it down. This is hip width distance squat. We've got 2 more cycles of squats after this. You've got this. We're here for 5. Let it burn for 4. Squeeze it out for 3. Inhale, standing up for 2. Exhale, sinking back, and we hold. We hold. Option to continue to incorporate the arms even though you are holding your squat. By pressing that elbow, that forearm into your thighs, and continuing to curl it up. Yes, you can. Squeeze those glutes. You are so far back in your seat, your toes can lift off of the earth. See how my toes are waving at you guys. We've got 10 more. Curl it out. Yes, you can. Squeeze that glute. Isolate it. Yes. You're working on that 365 booty here. Belly button into your spine, even though you're tilted forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to a stand. Curl up and squeeze that glute. Don't give up. Don't give up. We're not done. We're not done. Arms come up overhead straight. Forearms into one another. Inhale. Exhale. Tricep kickback. Inhale. Those arms rise. Keep that glute squeezed. Exhale. Tricep kickback. Your glutes are so squeezed your toes could come off of the earth. See how my feet are waving at you if you were looking at the camera. But I encourage you to be looking ahead, out, straight, keeping your neck neutral. Inhales, our arms are straight, overhead. Exhales, we bend those elbows straight back behind our head. Tricep kickbacks. Yes, you've got this. Curl it back. You've got 10 more. Inhales, arms reach. Squeeze the glutes. Yes, you can. Breathe. Never lose your breath. And when you feel it lose, when you feel it get lost, come back to it. That's the whole point. It's okay if it loses you. 5 more. 4. We're going to hold at the top. 3, 2, 1. Arms go up. Hold. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Squeeze those arms nice and tight. Slight bend in that elbow so we don't lock out the joint. Glutes are still squeezed in. Yes, you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down. Weights come to the ground. Woo! Forward fold. Take your gaze through your legs, back and behind you. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Toe heel your feet into touch. Inhale, mountain pose. Slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Arms overhead. Press into the corners of your feet. Pull your belly button into your spine. Shoulders away from your ears. Fingertips to the ceiling. Fill up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach your right palm to your left wrist. Exhale, pour over to the right for a side body stretch. Feel that stretch all the way up from your left hip flexor out through your left fingertips. We stay for 2 more cycles of breath, rocking that left shoulder back. Gaze through your biceps, straight out in front of you. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, switch it out. Grab left palm to right wrist, pour over to the left. Feel that stretch on your right side body. Check yourself, rock that right shoulder back if it's tilted forward. Stay for 2 cycles of breath. You've got this. Next, inhale, coming back up through center. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees, out at your sides like a field goal, and start to arch your back, taking your gaze, painting it along the ceiling. With every inhale, the top of our head reaches further away from our tailbone. With every exhale, we arch a little deeper. Next, inhale, back up through center, mountain pose. Exhale, hands in a prayer pose through your heart space. Hinge with your hips, lead with your heart, standing forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, step down into a high plank pose. Inhale, inch forward. Exhale, lower halfway, 90-degree bend in your elbows. Flip the tops of your feet to the earth. Inhale, chest rises, gaze out ahead, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, spike your hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, find stillness in your down dog. Your weight should be right there in front of you, in between your hands. Inhale, lift your right leg high towards the sky. Exhale, try to kick your left glute with your right heel. Scorpion tail your right leg. Take a few pelvic rotations here in that right hip crease and joint. Roll out that socket clockwise and counterclockwise, and then roll out your right ankle. When you're ready, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, hold. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross body, hold. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, swoop your right foot, plant it between your palms. Grab your weights. Stay low to protect your spine. Simply rotate to the left, coming into a wide leg forward fold. Your toes are pointed out at the corners of your mat. Stay in a wide leg sumo squat. Take a deep bend in your knees. Belly button into your spine. Inhale, slowly we rise. Weights to thighs to start. Find your grounding. See how this feels a little different. We're working on a 360 booty. All right, so that's going to require you to do things a little differently. Old keys do not unlock new doors. You feel me? All right. Good stuff, good stuff. So if you're with me, we're in this wide leg sumo squat here. Pinch that glute up and tight. Make that Kegel sensation, if you can, up through your pelvic floor. When you're ready, the arms come out like a press. So that field goal, 90-degree bend at the elbows. Forearms facing out ahead. When you're ready, our inhales, we stand straight. Arms come up, overhead, they rise and straight. Gentle bend in the elbow, not to lock out the joint. Exhale, we press down and we squat down. Inhale, we rise, squeeze those glutes together. Exhale, we press down. Inhale, rise, arms straight, legs straight, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Squat down, squeeze. Go at your own pace, your own rhythm. Maybe taking these nice and slow to isolate. Keeping those elbows back, arms back in line with your shoulders. Yes, you can. We're here for 10. Toes pointing outward. Yes, you can. Protect your knees. Inhales, we extend. Exhales, we drop in and squat. 5 more. Squeezing all the way through. We're going to hold at the bottom. Yes, you can. Last 3. Give me 2. Last 1. Hold it here at the bottom. Hold it here at the bottom. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now I want you to bring your elbows in midline. Okay? Then I want you to bring and drop those elbows back. Tuck them in to your side body, your flank. Nice and tight. We're holding our squat here nice and low. Butt is so tightly squeezed. With inhales, we gently pulse those fingers forward with the weights. Exhale, we tuck those elbows back into our side body. You see how gentle, how isolated of a movement that is? What that gets rid of is that chicken wing fat on that inside of your upper arm that wiggles when you wave. So stay with me here. 10. Yes, you can. Go as fast as you'd like. As long as you're isolating. I know your legs are shaking, so are mine. Remember why I'm doing this fitness. It's not just for you, it's for me, right? I'm coming out of quarantine like, what? Muscle does atrophy. The nurse in me saw it. Last 5. Yes, you can. Really squeeze back there as if you can touch those elbows together. 2, 1. Legs straighten. Hold that squeeze. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I know. It burns. It burns. So you have 2 options with the hands. You can stay here and continue that little pulsate out forward and back with the elbows, keeping those glutes squeezed, isolating that chicken wing fat on your inner upper arm. Or if you want to go back to those tricep kicks, you can whoop, arms up, and go ahead. Give me 10, wherever you are, whether you're doing the tricep dropbacks here, or whether you're pinching the inner upper arm fat. You're here for 5. Keep those glutes squeezed for 4. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Arms come down. Release the left weight down to the ground. Keep the right weight in your hand, okay? Press your left palm into the earth right there, mid-center. With your inhale, simply take that right weight to the top of your mat and then bring those right fingertips high to the sky in this wide leg forward fold twist. Stay for 2 cycles of breath. That weight is going to stay right there at that foot, at the top of your mat for later. Our last set of squats. Exhale, right palm comes down. Left hand grabs the extra weight here, simply drops it to the back of the mat on the outside of your left foot, and then inhale those left fingertips high. Enjoy your wide leg forward fold twist. Stay here, reaching the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Exhale, trying to rock your weight onto the tips of your toes. Inhale, fill up. Next exhale, left palm drops down. Let your head sink between your arms as your head falls down and your gaze goes back and up behind you. Enjoy this wide leg forward fold and a moment of stillness. Next, inhale, arms out wide like a bird, belly button into spine. We rise to stand, star pose. Point your toes out to the corners of your mat. Let your arms reach up. Fill up like a bursting star. With your exhale, bend your left knee and point your left toes towards the back of your mat. And then leave your right foot the way that it is. Allow your arms to come down at your sides. Then simply take your gaze to the back of your mat towards your left hand. This is your warrior two pose. Maybe bend in and out of your left leg here. We're here for the first time. See how that feels. And when you're ready, find stillness. Press into the four corners of both feet. Tuck your tailbone under. Pull your belly button into your spine. Shoulders down away from your ears. Pressing that left kneecap towards the left edge of your mat. Inhale, inch forward. Exhale, simply tick-tock your arms north and south. Legs stay the same. So the outside of your left elbow comes to the inside of your left thigh. Right fingertips are high to the sky. Breathe. Stay for another cycle of breath. Legs stay the same. Inhale, right arm drops back. Left fingertips high to the sky. Feel that stretch along your left side body. Stay for a cycle of breath, and with your exhale, windmill your palms down to the ground. Exhale, step your left foot back to meet your right. You end up in a high plank pose. Inhale, inch forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Elbows bent 90 degrees. Flip the tops of your feet to the earth. Inhale, chest rises, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, spike your hips towards the sky. Walk it out until you find stillness. Take a deep breath in and an open mouth exhale. Inhale, kick that right leg high. Exhale, swoop that right foot through your palms. Press your left foot into the earth on the inside of your right foot. Come up high on your left toes. Inhale, right fingertips high. Enjoy this twist, low lunge twist. Stay for a cycle of breath. Exhale, drop your right palm to the earth. Grab that weight at the back of your mat and then start to swivel to the left as you come around on the other side of your mat. When you're ready, reach that right palm to the top of your left foot. Inhale, left fingertips high. Stay for a cycle of breath. Exhale, left palm comes down and grabs that weight at the front of your mat and brings it in midline to meet the other here on the right side of your mat. Walk your left palm to the top of your right foot. Inhale, right fingertips high. Enjoy this wide leg forward fold twist. Exhale, palms down to the ground. Inhale, finding a halfway lift in your spine. Locate your weights, grab them in your hands. Toe heel your feet in a little bit closer. Hips should be about a little bit wider. Feet should be a little bit wider than hips with distance. Belly button into spine. When you're ready, inhale, we stand up. Gentle bend in the knees. Bend your elbows 90 degrees at your sides. We're going to take on rows. So exhale out your air. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, the weights come forward. Exhale, roll back. So the concept is we want our elbows to touch behind us. It's not going to happen, but you want to try. So your inhales, those weights are coming forward a little bit between your thighs. Exhale, those elbows are rowing way back. And this isn't about squatting here. This is simply about the row back. Give me 10. Yes, you can. Squeeze it out. 9. Let it burn for 8. Belly button into your spine. Where do your thoughts go when it gets tough, when it gets hard? You can do this. I know that you can. Last 3, 2, 1. Leave the arms right where they are. We're going to kick it back, weight for weight, arm for arm. So inhale, fill up, exhale. Go ahead and kick back that right arm. Trying to lift and straighten out by bringing that weight way back behind you. Alternate left and right, isolating those triceps and your upper arm. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Belly button into spine. Yes, you can. We're here for 10 more. Use your breath. I'm with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balance it out if you wound up ending off on the wrong side. Stand tall. Inhale. Exhale. Weights come back down to the ground. Go ahead and toe heel your feet out a little bit further again. Inhale, we rise to that star pose once more. Exhale, we take on a horse squat. So that's the same squat we did before, the sumo squat. But what we're going to do is squat down. And then instead of a 90-degree bend in our elbow, like a field goal, we tuck the elbows in towards our side body. And we take on a goddess expression by bringing our pointer finger and our thumb to touch and flailing out our 3 other fingers on both hands. We're going to take 3 cycles of horse squat star pose. With our inhales, we rise up, legs straighten, arms overhead. Exhale, squat down, arms in goddess pose, pressing those arms in. Feel the work and the strength you've built. Let's take 3 rounds. Inhale, legs straighten, arms overhead. Exhale, make noise with your exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, horse squat. Last one. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, feel the work you've done on your backside and in your arms. Next, inhale, arms straight overhead. Exhale, simply parallel your feet towards the back and front of your mat. Arms wide at your side. Forward fold down. Go ahead and grab your weights in your hand. Bend your left knee and start to swivel your toes to face the front of your mat. Then simply bring your weights to the inside edge of your left foot. Leave them there for a moment. Press that right palm down. Come up onto the high edge of your right tippy toes. Inhale, left fingertips high. Let's balance it out. Feel that low lunge twist. With each breath, trying to reach the top of our head away from our tailbone. Staying for the exhale. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, drop that left palm down. I want you to bring your weights to the front of your feet now, away and out of your hand span. Press your palms into the earth. Inhale, kick that left leg high. Exhale, bend your left knee. Try to kick your right glute with your left heel. Start to roll out that left hip crease, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then when you're ready, roll out that left ankle. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot returns to the earth. High plank pose. Inhale, inch forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Arms bend 90 degrees. Inhale, flips to the tops of your feet. Chest rises. Gaze out ahead. Exhale, roll over your toes. Spike your hips towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Stay and breathe for a moment. When you're ready, inhale, kick that right leg high. Exhale, swoop your right foot between your palms. Stay and breathe here in your low lunge for a minute. Inhale, we rise up into a warrior 2, like we did on the other side. So that left foot is parallel to the back of your mat. That right knee is bent, facing the front of your mat. Take your shoulders to match your hips, the side wall. Arms out like wings, then bring your gaze back towards your right fingertips. Stay and breathe. Press into the four corners of your feet. Tuck your tailbone under. Pull your belly button into your spine. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Trying to pull that right knee towards the far corner, that right edge of your mat. Inhale, we inch forward. Exhale, simply tick-tock the arms north and south. The legs stay the same. So the back edge of your right elbow comes to the inside edge of your right thigh. Inhale, those left fingertips reaching far, far, far up towards the sky. Stay for a cycle of breath. Next, inhale, that left arm falls back, right fingertips high. Reaching for the sky. Feeling that stretch in your right side body. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, cartwheel your palms down to the earth. Bring your left foot up to meet your right. Grab your weights for our last set of squats before the end of our transformative boot camp. Belly button into spine, closed leg squats. Inhale, lift up. Bring your weights to your thighs for a minute. Position your legs. Knees to touch. Booty is way far back. Bring your weights to the tops of your shoulders now for them to rest. Belly button into spine. We isolate the top of our glute and the underneath side. Inhale, we rise up. Legs straight. Tuck and squeeze the glutes. Exhale, we lower. We squat back. Keeping our belly button into our spine. Our glutes isolated here. Belly button in. Glutes nice and tight. Weight is way back in the heels, so much that you can lift your toes off of the earth if you needed to. Inhales, we rise up, squeezing all we've got. Exhales, we squat back. We're leaving the weights right here, resting on our shoulders. We're here for 10 more. I'm with you for 9. We'll begin the cool down in 8, 7, let it burn, woo, last 5, squeeze it, give it all you've got. 4, we're gonna hold at the bottom. 3, you know where we're going. 2, hold at the bottom. 1, yes you can. We're gonna get our second set of kickbacks here. Bring those elbows into your side body, belly button into your spine. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, kick that arm way back and up behind you. You've got this. Switch it out. Go arm for arm. Your inhales, you prepare. Your exhales, you kick back. Switch it out. You're here for 10 more. Finishing off on the opposite side that we didn't start on. Squeezing those glutes to their maximum capacity. Woo! Let it burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you finish off on the opposite side. Inhale, we rise. Squeeze those glutes. Hold at the top. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're going to give me 5 of one of the hardest arm exercises I do. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, forearms towards the ground. Inhale, swoop those arms back towards your side body. Exhale, arms to your side body. 4 more. Inhale, arms come straight up, forearms are facing in midline. Exhale, face the forearms to the ground. Inhale, kick those arms back like you could swing them and touch. Exhale, arms into your side body. 3 more. Inhale, arms are parallel, they rise. Exhale, forearms face the ground. Inhale, push those weights back. Exhale, arms come into your side bodies. Last 2, you've got this, guys. Give it all you've got. Inhale, those arms rise. Exhale, your forearm faces the ground. Inhale, kick those arms back. Exhale, into side body. Last 1. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, forearms towards the ground. Inhale, arms kick back. Exhale, arms into your side body. Drop your weights on the ground, far out of reach, because we are done with them. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees, arch back. Feel that nice stretch in your spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down, fingertips towards the earth, hinge at your hips. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, simply come on down onto your knees. Maybe grab a sip of water. We're going to do some light stretching, and then you guys are free. Come on down to a seat. Kick your legs out in front of you. Flex your toes towards the sky. Gentle bend in your knees. Inhale, arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach up and pour over, torso to your thighs. Reaching for your feet, your ankles, your shins, whatever's in grasp tonight. With every inhale, reaching the top of your head towards the top of your feet. With every exhale, surrendering deeper into self, forehead into your knees. Where does your mind go when the tough gets easy and your body finds stillness? Check in. How do you speak to yourself? Either way, you showed up tonight, and that's more than enough for me. You are more than enough. Next, inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, rolling down onto our backs. Bring your knees into your chest. Stamp the bottoms of your feet towards the sky. Reach for the inside or outside edges of your feet and press your knees into your armpit space. If your tailbone is still on the ground, I invite you to rock left to right, massaging out the top of your glutes. And if you crave an inner thigh and hamstring stretch, take your peace fingers, your pointer and middle finger, and wrap them around your big toes on both feet. Pull that right knee in towards your side body. Kick that left leg straight. Feel that stretch all on the inside of your left leg. Stay for a few cycles of breath. When you're ready, switch it out. Bend that left knee deep into your side body. Kick that right leg straight. Feel that hamstring stretch on your right leg. Stay for 2 cycles of breath, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears here. Speaking to yourself a little kinder, with a little more love and a little more patience. Bringing your knees back into your chest. Plant your feet onto the ground right below your glutes. Press your palms into the earth right below them so that they could tickle the heels of your feet. Exhale out your air. Inhale, lift your hips towards the sky. Roll onto the tops of your shoulders. Option to interlace your fingers together and press the pinky side of your fist to the ground to lift your heart closer to the sky. Feel this stretch in your shoulders as they pull away from your ears. Stay for another 2 cycles of breath. With an inhale, come up onto your tippy toes when you're ready. Exhale, slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Drop your forehead to your knees. Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top. Dedicate your breath to someone you love. Take another sip of air and dedicate your breath to someone you're not fond of. Last sip of air in for love for you. Open mouth, exhale, Shavasana if you'd like to take it. Legs kick out long as your feet fan out to their sides. Palms fall at your side, facing up to receive. In through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Your shoulders start to roll under you to lift your shoulders and heart space higher towards the sky. Your tongue drops from the top of your mouth. as maybe your forehead unfurrows. Allowing your eyes to sink deep into their sockets. Taking these few moments of stillness to honor the work that you've done here. And only when you're ready to rejoin me in your Tuesday evening for some restorative stretching. Slowly introducing movements back into the body. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Rolling out the ankles and wrists. Taking a good morning stretch, the arms go way back overhead behind you. Deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. The knees come into your chest. Falling on to your favorite side, right or left, there is no wrong. Cradling your face with your lower bicep like a pillow. Pressing your top palm into the earth like a kickstand. We rise by lifting others. Rise into a comfy seat facing the front of your mat when you are ready with your eyes closed. Bringing your hands in a prayer pose at your heart space. Drop your forehead to connect to your fingertips, connecting your head and your heart here physically at the end of class. Whatever it is that brought you, I hope that 3 things occurred. That physically you felt challenged, that mentally you felt calm, and that spiritually you felt connected, and that you carry that connection through the rest of your day. Deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. We bow to seal our practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, friends, for being a part of Bootcamp. Get at me if you'd like to tap into our fitness challenge that starts March 1st. This is the last week we'll be doing lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays with our boot camps and stretching, but we will still very much be here on Zoom. Just reach out and I will get you the information that you need. You can join us in about an hour for restorative stretching, or tune in tomorrow for our manifestation journal and book gang at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be back here on Thursdays doing this again in reverse. Stretching at 4, boot camp at 6. Our full moon is the 18th. For those of you that keep asking, February 18th at 6 p.m. we'll be here. Otherwise, you can join us Monday through Friday live at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for babes in bathrobes and breathwork. 6 p.m. Mondays is our extended breathwork. That's an hour-and-a-half workshop. Again, this was our last week live, so get at me. I'll get you the Zoom information if you want to tune in for next week's. Have a great night, guys. Thank you again so much for being here.